Up in northern New Jersey, tucked away, is a gem of a lake. Lake Shawnee, an outdoor haven, has just added a 5K road race to its calendar of events. A challenging, hilly course in perfect weather has attracted runners from all over Morris County and beyond.
Please step forward. I've already done it. Woohoo!
It's a beautiful morning and over 160 participants have gathered at the Lake Clubhouse. The lake wakes to blue skies and growing expectations over a new scenic 5K tradition for Morris County. But for now, it's time to process the runners through registration.
So let me see your race number and your t-shirt.
59.
All right. There's a bag for you too. Boy. Fit all your school books in there.
Friends help pin each other's race bibs and go over their intentions.
So we sisters?
No.
Running mates?
Yeah, best friends.
And what's going to happen today?
We're going to try not to die.
No dying on the course.
No,
You
we
read that
won't.
sign? You can hurt a little bit. What's your name? Where are you from?
Nina from Jefferson here.
You know how to use those safety pins?
I'm trying. There's no blood yet, though.
Yeah. Well, later in the course, we'll look at your feet.
If you survive the pinnings, there is time to limber the calves at the massage table.
Is this the pre-race warm-up area? I guess it is. I'll take a nap. What happened?
Naps help, sure, but a grade A cheering squad can lower your time as well.
Okay. Well, what are you going to say?
Go Jennifer, go Jennifer, go Jennifer, go Jennifer.
That's going to help them?
It should help them navigate the scenic and hilly course. Let's take a look. Our runners will start on the corner of Hertown Trail and East Shawnee Trail, heading counterclockwise around the lake. Mile 1 is where the hills start to roll, onto West Lakeview and past White's Cove. Mile 2 starts the big hill of North Parkway, onto West Shawnee Trail, and the finish overlaps the start by 200 yards or so.
So how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Woo!
Yeah?
I'm ready.
You ready?
No.
No, you're not ready. You feeling good?
On your mark. Get set.
Go, 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 go. Nice and slow now, nice and slow, nice and slow.
The field is off for the first ever Lake Shawnee 5K presented by Black Bear Fitness Centers. Runners fill the road and begin to stretch out early. Local races like this attract many fitness levels, and one fit runner known to the community is number 42, Carol Paquette, who is out front early in the women's race.
Who else we got?
That's 16-year-old Jess Dwig in second. Leading all runners is the combination of 104 Glenn Kaplan, who runs lockstep with 103 Matt Bystrek. The chasers are content for now and don't follow their pace. A little down the road, number 81, Chris Carroll, starts to separate from the rest of the chasers. 106 Christine Cox is in third and looks comfortable in her stride. She moves into second as Jess pulls up for a friend. First place, Carol Paquette, turns on to pacing around a 7-minute mile. In between her and the front of the race, about 12 men. And leading all the runners, the tandem of Kaplan and Bystrek.
Right here.
Chris Carroll's reeling them in slowly. That's 59-year-old Bruce Langenkamp running with Carroll past some spectators. Back onto East Shawnee, Carroll has Christine over her left shoulder as they pass Beaver Cove. Chris Carroll has caught up to Glenn and Matt and are pulling away, continuing to stretch the field. These three are around a 6-minute mile pace, but the hills are coming.
There you go, slow, slow.
Carol Paquette can hear the footsteps of 19-year-old Christine Cox.
Let it happen. Stay where you are.
About 0.8 of a mile, the experienced runner like Paquette knows it's better to run her race and let Cox go by. Christine pulls away as Paquette continues her chase.
Crowd noises.
The road is starting to rise, but our lead 3 shows no signs of breakup yet. At the 1 mile mark, it's Kaplan, Bystrack, and Carroll. '81 Chris Carroll is the first to test the legs of his competitors, thrown in a surge at the base of the first hill.
All right, now drift back to the second and third guy.
196 is Megan Smith, who holds third for the women right now. But back with our leaders, it's Glenn Kaplan, who has fallen off stride first on the steep hill.
Last guy passes us.
Matt is off the pace a little bit, but he could be holding
All
something
right,
back.
jump to the front. Jump to the front.
Chasing, Adam Hartman, Tom DeVries, and Sparta's Masters runner Bill Bossman all summit the first hill well. Paquette's now descending the first hill in second. She can see Cox, but she isn't making up any ground as Christine runs past the north end boat dock. Matt is holding on to Chris as they turn onto West Lake View. Carroll's stride remains even and has carried him to a 100-yard lead.
Let me go, bro. Nice run.
But Bystrack is in pursuit and looks good as well. Adam Hartman, Bruce Bossman, and Thomas DeVries are running for third place. Langenkamp and Kaplan follow. The footfalls of Christine Cox are keeping her ahead of Paquette and Smith.
Right. No, they were right.
171 Colleen Vong follows in fourth place. Chris Carroll has expanded his lead to 150 yards as he turns off the incline of North Parkway. He's feeling the climb now and breathing hard. Turning onto the downhill of South Parkway, Carroll now has to deal with the surprising strain of running downhill on tiring legs. Matt sees nobody is behind him, so he can now focus his efforts on reeling in Chris.
Go, take 2.
We are now back on West Shawnee Trail. As a field of runners starts the North Parkway climb, we catch up to Megan Smith, who's a lock for third. Carol Paquette has inched closer to Christine, but does she have enough to overtake her? Is yet to be seen. Carroll checks his lead and sees it shrinking, but he is closing in on the finish.
Pull forward just a little bit. I got number 2 on my camera. Now let's see where number 2 is compared to number 1. There, okay.
His pace has remained pretty even. It's Bystrack who's picking up the pace now.
Past us.
And by Mallard Drive, the lead is shrinking fast.
All right, slowly bring me back to 1.
Christine holds her fate in her hands now. Only a total breakdown could affect her outcome.